Today on Santa Monica Update.
The Clair Foundation needs your help. I'm Yana Kay, and I'll tell you how you can get involved and help out a great cause next. One man's trash is, well, just another way to treasure the Santa Monica Bay this Earth Day.
We have these reports and more news about the city of Santa Monica, so keep watching. I'm Tamara Henry.
Santa Monica Update, your source for local news in Santa Monica. Santa Monica Update starts now.
Welcome to Santa Monica Update. The city of Santa Monica has won the 2012 Siemens Sustainable Community Award. As a mid-sized city, Santa Monica, along with the large city of Chicago and the small community of Purcellville, Virginia, have each won for their multidisciplinary approaches to sustainability in ways that impact local business and enhance the quality of life for residents. The Sustainable Community Awards were created in 2008 to highlight communities that are working to improve the quality of life and stewardship of the environment. Santa Monica will receive $20,000 worth of trees from the Alliance for Community Trees as part of the award. For more info on the award, you can go to bclc.uschamber.com/Sustainable Community Awards. The Clair Foundation is a nonprofit organization in Santa Monica that treats people who are suffering from alcoholism and drug addiction. Many of the foundation's clients are successful in overcoming their addictions, thanks in part to the many volunteers who donate their time. But as Yana Kay explains, more volunteers are always needed.
Taylor Coudray is on her way to volunteer her time at the Clair Foundation. Even though she already has a full-time job, she still comes 3 days a week. She says she has a strong connection to the work she does.
I have a lot of personal relationships with people that have undergone a lot of similar things that a lot of the clients have here. So it's something that strikes close to home, and just to give back would be really nice.
The Clair Foundation is known for its compassionate and cost-effective recovery services. The nonprofit has been treating people, many of them homeless, for drug and alcohol addiction for more than 45 years.
How are you? We treat that problem and cure it one person at a time. We actually turn people around. We turn their lives around.
The Clair Foundation focuses on 3 main areas: residential, outpatient, and prevention programs. More than 30,000 people turn to the Clair Foundation each year, and out of those 30,000, the foundation takes in about 3,000 clients, requiring a lot of help from volunteers.
We couldn't do the work we do without volunteers.
For Taylor, she not only helps clients overcome their challenges, but she's also learning valuable life experiences.
To me, it's not work. I get to meet such amazing people, clients, counselors alike, staff members. It's really opened up my eyes. And so for me, this is a growing experience.
An experience that can benefit the community at large.
If you can come in and help us file or answer the phone, you may not see the direct connect, but once you're here, you will be directly connected with saving people's lives by helping them recover from this. Really, this is a health issue. This is a disease. This is a medical problem.
About 80% of the people who go through the Clair Foundation successfully complete the program. For Santa Monica CityTV, I'm Yana Kay.
To volunteer for the Clair Foundation, please go to clairfoundation.org. Someday soon, you may no longer be able to park on the Santa Monica Pier. The city is looking at a plan to move parking off the pier into a 3-story low-rise parking structure that would be built in the parking lot north of the pier. The advantages of this plan are many. The cost of wear and tear on the pier planking will be reduced. Structural stability will be enhanced, and the area can be utilized for visitor attractions and greater public space. The current pedestrian sidewalks on the shoulders of the roadway are often jammed with people coming to or leaving the Santa Monica Pier. As it is now, getting down to the pier can be difficult. Disabled people or people pushing children in strollers have to navigate around vehicles entering and exiting the pier. One benefit of removing parking from the pier would be to reduce these potential conflicts between pedestrians and vehicles. The proposed parking structure would feature a central elevator and a rooftop bridge to the Santa Monica Pier. Have you ever heard the old saying, back in the day? It refers to a period of time when things were very different. Reporter Gail Choice brings us the city of Santa Monica history from back in the day, when African Americans called property near the Santa Monica beach their home.
It was a ride back through time. The Heritage Tour highlights Santa Monica then and now. City officials and several Black historians joined together for a bus tour that gave them a first-hand look at the homes, businesses, places of worship, and recreation that dominated Black life back in the day.
What I found is that people, especially in our community, we kind of quit telling the stories. And older people, you know, kind of assume that the younger people don't want to know, so they don't talk about it. And so it gets lost. And that's one of the reasons for kind of doing this tour. It started out as a community thing and as a family thing, just so we could keep the history flowing. And then it grew into something larger, much larger.
Black Santa Monica Tours invites us all to get on the bus. With a mixture of personal stories and attention to role models and living legends, tour guide Robbie Jones guided city officials through the history, heartbreak, and determination that marked the African American lifestyle and livelihood in Santa Monica.
There were segregated areas. There were areas that African Americans could not live, could not work, could not go, could not do much of anything.
If blacks couldn't live close to where they worked, where did they live? Except at the beach and...
We're about to show you. This is considered the Pico neighborhood. These are 3 of the 5 apartment buildings that were built by African Americans for African Americans to live closer to their employment. The home built by Paul R. Williams, famous African American architect, and it was built for built for the Tucker family, Essie Tucker. But there were roughly 6 African American churches in the community.
Many of the buildings built by and for the African American community in Santa Monica are still standing. Many blacks took the opportunity to frolic in the ocean like everyone else in a segregated area known as the Inkwell.
But this was part of the segregated beaches in Santa Monica. When I was a kid, and my grandmother used to always tell our family that came from Compton and LA to come down Pico. And I always thought we did it for convenience. I had no idea that it was segregated and we were not allowed to go to any other part of the beach. We call this the Inkwells. I don't know how many, there's Inkwell and Martha Vineyard, and this is our Martha's Vineyard. And so it's a very special part of our lives because we all hung out down here, we all played here, and we all had a great time down here. Okay, everybody knows what this area is, I'm sure. Yeah. Those who don't know, there's an area in here, and we're about to kind of make that area called the Belmar Triangle. But this was a community of African American community from Bay Street all down by the Civic Center area. Their homes were condemned, so to speak, because it was considered slums. They were living, their houses weren't beautiful, but they were still their homes. And they were considered by the city at that time, the city leadership at that time, as slum area.
We are pleased that you're taking this tour. Hope you learned a lot about the city. I love it.
African Americans living in Santa Monica continue to thrive in all aspects of government, business, and community service. And they are very proud to call Santa Monica their home. I'm Gail Choice for Santa Monica Update.
The Black Santa Monica Tours are dedicated to promoting and preserving the history of Black Santa Monica. For more information about the tour, you can call 310-581-0950. As in past years, the centerpiece of Santa Monica's Earth Day celebration was the beach cleanup. Heal the Bay's monthly Nothing But Sand cleanup at Santa Monica Beach on Ocean Park drew hundreds of people from all over the nation. We were out there too. Here's my report. This year, the crowd broke records as about 2,100 plus people showed up to suit up for safety. What is all this paperwork about?
These are waiver forms just to make sure that they're safe while they're cleaning the beach. We don't want any accidents, so just so that they know what they're getting themselves into.
They may be digging down in the sand, but everybody is equipped with the right tools. What do you got for tools and supplies?
Well, we have our bags.
And our gloves. I've got my one glove. Kind of feel like Michael Jackson here.
There you go. A little spirit going on this afternoon.
Happy Earth Day.
And do you sing?
Just a little bit.
I haven't wrote a song for today. And
you wrote a song?
For today,
Okay.
And I want you to sing it with me. It's real easy.
Okay.
It kind of goes along the lines of, it's your birthday, but we're going to sing It's Your Earth Day.
Okay.
So ready?
Okay. Here we go.
It's your Earth Day. It's your Earth Day. It's your Earth Day.
It's your Earth Day. It's Earth Day.
But all fun aside, keeping the Santa Monica Bay safe, healthy, and clean is serious business, using science, education, and community action.
The kids were really surprised when we did this last year about how many little things are left around. And we talked about, you see a big piece of trash and it's easy to spot and pick up. But when you see these little things around, you talk to them about how the birds mistake it as food, or, it just really affects the ecosystem.
I think everybody here will think twice, not even think twice. They will not throw anything out of their cars. They're not going to allow any of their refuse to end up in our oceans.
Santa Monica beaches are once again pristine. Come out and stick your toes in the sand. Reporting for Santa Monica Update, I'm Tamara Henry. If you didn't make it to the beach for Earth Day, you can still make a difference. Help protect what you love by donating $5 or more. Your donation can provide cleanup supplies and training for the volunteers who remove cigarette butts, bags, and other trash from the beach. To donate or get more info, go to healthebay.org/give-to-clean. The City of Santa Monica has launched a mobile-friendly version of its website designed for users on the go. Smartphones and other mobile devices can now access the city's website through the same URL as the city homepage at smgov.net. Mobile users will automatically be routed to the mobile site at m.smgov.net. The new mobile site makes the city's online services more accessible to the users who surf the internet on mobile devices. Real-time parking, and beach maps, and Big Blue Bus route information. These pages are designed to help users get around town. This mobile edition of our homepage is the city's latest offering for mobile devices. So explore m.smgov.net. In a recent edition of Santa Monica Update, we told you the bad news about the city's iconic anti-war sculpture, Chain Reaction, having suffered corrosion damage. Now the city is helping to raise funds for repair of the sculpture. If you'd like to help by making a donation, you can send a check to City of Santa Monica Cultural Affairs Division, Chain Reaction, P.O. Box 2200, Santa Monica, California 90407-2200. Checks should be made payable to the Santa Monica Arts Foundation and must say Chain Reaction in the memo section. We thank you for whatever you can do to help save this historic sculpture. The Santa Monica City Attorney has obtained a settlement from Spiros Delaportis, owner of the Palm Motel, which is located at 2020 14th Street in Santa Monica. The city's investigation of the Palm Motel stemmed from complaints filed by 3 of its current and former occupants. 2 of the occupants each claim that they paid thousands of dollars in taxes to Delaportis over a period of years. These payments were not legally owed, nor was the money forwarded to the city. By law, hotels can collect transient occupancy taxes from guests only for the first 29 days of their visit. The occupants also claimed that Delaportis and his managers harassed them. Under the settlement, he must do the following: give the tenants credit in the form of free rent to account for all of the wrongful tax payments that he allegedly collected. Pay $7,500 to the city's Consumer Protection Fund, complete a 2-day property management training program, meet with the city attorney's office to discuss the issues of the case, and keep thorough and accurate records of all guest stays in the future. As part of the settlement, Mr. Delaportis did not admit to any wrongdoing. Well, that's it for this edition of Santa Monica Update. I'm Tamara Henry, and for all of us at CityTV, thank you for watching.